Well, if anybody's watching this, I know I've started early, for which I apologize. My goal is to try and resolve my streaming issues that I encountered yesterday. And so far, so good, actually. It does seem to be working. Which is, of course, the whole goal. So, if anybody comes to this, late, or early, or late, I apologize. I wanted to see if I had fixed everything, because yesterday was positively embarrassing. And so far, I seem to be okay. So if you encounter this, skip forward about 10 minutes. While I sort myself out. Yeah, yesterday's live streams were embarrassingly bad. I thought I was being clever. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. But it seems that I have got everything working. To which all I can say is thank goodness for that. I have Twitch running, I have YouTube running. I think I've remembered to turn everything on. Fear not, to my subscribers who got a notification that I was live. I will probably stream until 11 AM my time, so that's 2.5 hours. So if you arrived late, it doesn't matter, you'll still get 2 hours of me at least. I cannot tell you what a relief it is to apparently have resolved my issues. So, to recap, yesterday I made it to, as it says here, the Carter Hydro Dam and environs. Explored quite a bit. The reason I went there was to see if I could find the rifle, which I haven't yet, but I have some clues from one of the people in chat yesterday where to look. Of maybe particular interest is the fact that I experienced cabin fever in the game, which I didn't know was a thing. And again, with the assistance of someone in chat, I was able to fix that by sleeping in a car. So that's good to know. It's really funny that 70 days in, and I had not run across cabin fever previously. It occurs because you spent too much time indoors. So, here's hoping that nothing massively interesting happens, like me dying in an embarrassing fashion, while I'm streaming half an hour early. But let's be about it. It's in the morning, I'm rested. And that's going to overload him. What I'm going to do is try and remember how to... Well, I did that. I thought I had some more. I do. So we will fill this up as much as we can. Don't exactly have a lot of... Oh, I think I refilled the wrong... I refilled the wrong lantern. Yeah, because yes, wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize I was holding one. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully this won't take too long. And hopefully I can remember where I'm going. Which, if I recall correctly, should be down the stairs this way. Even if I don't find the rifle, the trip has actually been surprisingly useful. I picked up 3 broken arrows, which is very handy to have, because that means I now have 4 broadheads, one, and I do need those for hunting deer. And if I remember correctly, if I can scooch around here, I should be able to make my way out of this door into a new area. Remember to look up. One of the arrows I find was actually embedded in the ceiling. I think I'm going the right way. Yes. This is the correct way. I remembered! See, everybody, I can learn from my mistakes. Well, on a good day, I can learn from my mistakes. Have I been down here? I must have been. I'll be honest, I'm actually, well, as many of you know, this game has me in a perpetual state of terror. So we'll put that away. And Actually, I may put it down by this door, because I hopefully will be coming back here. So what we'll do is put that down. So that it's there. Equip the revolver, because I'm warned there are wolves around here. Have a quick look. Make our way very gingerly along the ledge, because I've never been here before. And I don't know if you can actually slip off, but I do not wish to find out the hard way that this is possible. The good news is it's not too cold. I had absolutely no idea this was here. Look at this. Well, there's a deer, which is useful. Except I fully expect to be quite loaded down. I do need deer, not necessarily for the meat, but for the skin, which I need for repairing things.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, this is all completely new to me. As much time as I've spent in Mystery Lake, I've never been in this part of the dam before. But I am told that a rifle is available somewhere around here. Or might be, I should say. It's one of those things, there's no guarantee, but it's not been in the usual place. Last time I explored the dam, the rifle was actually, I think, near the entrance. I apologize if the live stream simply says Shards of Insanity. I was very, very careful about what I was setting up for the live stream. Ooh.
And fuel. Could be useful.
Yes, it certainly could be. Not conducive to clambering around. I'd love to know how that deer got there. What I might do, if I can... Actually, it occurs to me that actually I could harvest that, take it back inside and start the skin to curing. The meat would allow me to extend my time here by a bit. There's a workbench. I actually could use this as a temporary... base. Another hunting knife.
I can always use more food.
And I could actually lighten my load a bit by putting the jerry can over here, because I don't need it right where I am, so we will drop it by the storm lantern. And if I have anything else that is, in fact, I can probably drop that as well. Right. It's cold, but not as cold as I feared. And there is... Is that a rabbit? I think that's a rabbit. So this is actually turning out moderately promising. In fact, very promising. I have to admit, I'm not a massive fan of using up valuable resources like lantern fuel, but I think I'm justified for this occasion. Alright. I will do one thing I haven't done lately, because I haven't had much cause to.
I could eat eggs.
Good news is I actually picked up 10 more rounds of revolver ammunition, and apart from lead and a reloading bench, I actually have everything I need. Well, I've got what I need to make gunpowder, because I found dusting sulfur. Hello, what's that? Oh, cedar firewood. Do cedars even grow in northern Canada? And how far do I have to go before I decide? Ooh. Oops. Yeah, how far do I have to go before I realize that the rifle is not here? Oh, there's a wolf. I shouldn't be too stinky. But my sort of understanding was that the rifle should have been on that trail back there, and it wasn't, which is either means I didn't do a proper search, or it genuinely is not there. But there is a frozen corpse over. Oh, I saw the frozen corpse, did I not? Yeah. I'm going to head back because I'm getting too cold. It may be I can see things from this angle that I have missed previously. Very easy to forget that I'm getting cold. And good morning everybody who has joined me. As I was saying earlier, I know this is much earlier than usual, for which I apologize. I started early so that I could try and resolve issues with multicasting, and now I've gotten myself stuck here. Oh, bother. Okay, not too bad. So I thought I'd start early so that if I did have problems I had half an hour to resolve them. Unfortunately, everything has been working. Unfortunately, the live stream does not have the title I wished, but I am hoping that next time I will be able to fix that. So the live stream for now is just entitled Shards of Insanity, which is not inappropriate. So I will go back in, warm up. At the very least I can harvest the deer, and hopefully there shouldn't be any wolves around here to complain too much that I'm doing that. I think I can cook the deer meat on a fire pit.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
I swear this game is playing with me. No, it's not. I'm playing the game, but you know what I mean. Every time I look where a rifle is supposed to be, or could be, it's not there. How irritating is that? I forgot I can actually crawl into those... Oh no, I can't. I was going to say I can crawl into those tubes, but apparently I can't do it from this side or the other side. Let's... Where's my cursor gone? Oh, there it is. Not a good idea to lose your cursor. And how is everybody doing today? While it is not a prerequisite, I do hope you are all subscribed. Actually, I'm guessing that you are, because you've showed up, so that probably means you received notification rather than came across this stream at random. And that was my stomach, for which I... Oh, and I'm warming up. Okay, alright. That's nice. Let's go and recover that deer. Well, it's good that there's scrap metal. I do actually need scrap metal.
Thank goodness.
Oh, I don't know why he's saying thank goodness. We actually have quite a bit of food on us. And even though my water supply looks like it's running low, I do have a couple of toilets I can drain the water from, so it's not as bad as it seems. It's one of the more amusing aspects of the game. You can recover water from a toilet and it's not frozen. I'm assuming we're getting the water from the cistern rather than the bowl. If any of you see a rifle and I don't, please say something in chat. It might take me a couple of minutes to see the message because there's a delay between what I'm doing, what Restream gets, and getting to Twitch or YouTube. Okay, it's only meat. Well, not that fantastic. Interesting. I think I've discovered that carrying wolf hide doesn't actually make me stink, which is kind of weird, but that's definitely a useful supplement to my food while I'm here. Well, there's Mr. Wolf. Let me have a little look here. I mean, if I have to shoot the wolf, that's another wolf skin. I need 4 wolf skins anyway. Oops. If this was the kind of game where it wasn't basically insta-death, I'd be very curious to see if you can actually fall off the edge. I'm going to assume you can, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I do need to collect water from the toilet. I am currently engaging in a definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again in the hopes that I have a different outcome, which in this case means finding the rifle, which is rapidly becoming an obsession, as bad as
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, suck it up, Buttercup. Whoa, wait a minute. I can't go back in? I can't go back in? What do you mean I can't go back in? Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. I assumed I'd be able to go back in. Drat. How do I get out of here? I mean, that's the only door I'm aware of. I mean, there's... Oh, wait a minute. Dag nabbit. Okay, now I'm in some trouble. There has to be another way in. Please don't tell me I have to go down there. Well, it's a good job I assumed I could go back in there. Okay. Is there anything up here that might help? Oh. Oh, yes. Okay.
I need to drop something.
All right. Hang on. How do I ignite this thing? There we go. All right. And why do I get the... How did I get in here? How did I get in here? Oh, through the window. Ah. Oh, yes, I've been here before. Okay. This is good. This is good. If I got in here before, in principle, it means I can get out. Alright. That is... all good. So we will return to the entrance. If I can remember how. Drop our stuff and then consider what else I need to do. Clearly I need to examine the winding river some more. This isn't the way out, is it? Oh, yes it is. Maybe. Well, seeing as everything's so nicely labelled for me, I guess I will head for the exit. Oh, yes, I recognize that dead body.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Now, I should just be able to squirrel my way around here. See if I can find my way in the semi-dark. The answer is no. Well, it's past 9 o'clock, so hopefully Everybody who is eagerly anticipating a 9 o'clock start will realize what I'm doing. And there's the exit. Now, one thing I am told that you can do is... Oh, I just remembered. No, never mind. Let's Oh, look at that. The fuel supply is more than enough to keep me going for a while. And we'll drop our meat outside, actually. Hopefully keeping it fresh.
Something's gotta go.
Yes, I know. You have said. 1.5 kilograms of meat. That should be a good start. I'll drop the hide where I can find it easily. Oops. Head for the toilets. And there are 2 toilets, so... Oh, not as much as I thought. How much water is in this one? I thought this... Okay. I got another 1.5 liters in there. So one thing I do want to experiment with. I was told that I can use the workbench even though it's dark as long as it's morning. So we'll try that. Yeah, alright. It's true. You can craft in pitch darkness as long as it's daylight outside. How about that? What time is it? I forget. It is actually getting on for nightfall, so I need to start thinking about food and things. And I have an MRE, and I have an MRE on me, and we are starting to do pretty well. I can see well enough. Actually, I don't think I'll drop that. Do need to find more water, but we are doing fairly well so far. What am I doing? Eating. Yeah, less water than I'd like, but I have another litre or so if I need it. Definite progress. Oh. Definitely worth taking a look outside. Wow. I am actually going to take a screenshot of this, just in case I remember to use it for a thumbnail. Also gives me a bit of time to pass. Probably ought to go and get the rest of that water, which will be enough for a day, and then I'm going to have to consider lighting a fire out here and cooking water on that. It should be alright. Yeah, famous last words. Actually, what do I have in terms of... Don't exactly have a huge amount of wood. Alright. So I do need to get some wood. Fortunately, I know where there is some. We can break things up, and we will be fine. In case anybody's wondering, yes, I do know about closing the gate so that wolves can't get in. At least that's what I've kind of heard. But in fact, I can make use of this to go and drain the toilet of water. How come I can't get through into that toilet?
Too much stuff to carry.
Yes, well, we'll sort that out in a moment. I just realized I'm running at 120 frames a second. I forgot to change my settings. Still, if you want to know how fast my system will run, the answer is simple. At least 120 frames a second. In fact, I've seen spots in this game where if I'm not streaming, it will actually run at nearly 180. But actually, what I want to do now, just out of curiosity, is run G-overlay and have a look at the system performance. System performance is good. I actually have GPU capacity to spare, and the CPU is just ticking over very nicely. So that's nice. Well within my capabilities. Ah, yes, of course, I do have firewood there. Of course I do. So I should be able to make water in the morning. And I'll just do this whole pastime thing for a couple of hours. And then sleep for an hour. So, what do I want to do? I need water. Yes, I definitely need water, so I'm going to make a fire outside, I hope, and see if anything is gained thereby. Do I have... I think I have... Oh, I need to cook food anyway. And we will drop our... I'll put down...
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
that. And the food's outside. So let's have a little look and see what it's like outside. Oh, that's not too bad. It's kind of funny that that makes no difference. I think my fire starting capability is my highest ranked ability. Yay! Let's go grab our meat. Let's see, I have never actually... look at this. I've never actually cooked outside. Are those my only cooking slots? Yeah, that's fine. Oh. That's not helpful. Should have guessed something like that would happen. I think I'll take a nap. I wonder if it remembers that it was not fully burned out. No, it doesn't.
Too heavy.
Okay, that was moderately successful. I have a bit of food. There's actually another dead deer over there. If I felt like braving the wolf, I could probably go get that and extend my stay. And I certainly have another MRE, so I'm actually good for the night. But I will pick up my can. Yes, ooh, look at this. Well, no, I'm going to drop that inside. So I've got about a litre. I'll drop it down. So I've got a bit of backup here. Yeah, let's just drop a litre. It's not too late. Why am I stinky? Oh, I'm carrying... Hang on, what am I carrying that's making me stinky? Did I not drop all my food? Oh! Silly me. Right, that should sort that out. What's my carrying capacity like? Oh, not bad. I will say one thing about this game. Time actually flies when you're streaming it. Seeing as I'm cooking outside, I will drop my wood out here. That's good for some. Do I want... I need more water, really. Yeah, let's do that. Now I've sort of become a little bit more... Oh, no, this isn't going to work. It's getting windy, isn't it?
That's done.
Alright, let's be very cautious about...
All I can think about is food.
I didn't want to do that. Never mind. Let's take a torch.
I need to drop something.
Yes, we'll sort you out in a second. I've really spent too long doing this today. But I'm kind of getting myself set up for tomorrow, I guess. And what I will do is... pretty certain I got us another hatchet somewhere around here. Let's drop some water. Oh, more than... yeah, that's keep me going for a while. Just want to check. I can't remember if I have... no. Okay. Oh. That's actually a useful thing to make. Yeah, that is profoundly useful. Only downside is it uses a revolver shell casing, but let's have a little look here. I've been told that this is profoundly useful, and if I get the rifle, I've just increased my chances of getting a wolf, but I may well try the bow and arrow, seeing as I've got that. I would rather have that than the wolf skin, to be honest, because the wolf skin doesn't look anywhere near as cool. But you know, if the advice is to get the moose skin satchel first, and I have enough for the wolf skin coat, I'm quite happy to make that trade. Yeah, it's getting night time again. I've got water, I've got food. So with luck tomorrow I'll go back down the twisty trail onto the ice and again hunt for that rifle, but I don't think this was a waste of a day. Opinions may vary. Oh, hang on. There is just actually one thing I need to do. It's okay, it's nothing to do with... well... this is just me. I just need to check something. I apologize. Oh, no. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't get a notification. Yep, that's all working. Sorry, I'm just double checking things. Do you know, there's one thing I just realised I haven't tried. I wonder if I can share my own... who would I share my live stream with? Don't know. It never occurred to me that I could actually share my live stream with somebody. Well, seeing as nobody's watching, let's see. Oh, I see. Share in a post. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff you can share with. I'm not on X anymore. Oh, what happens if I choose Facebook? Nah. Oh, that is interesting. Alright. I could share it to Facebook. Whoa, that sounded like a thump outside. I hope that wasn't anything significant.
think my stomach is eating itself.
Complain, complain, complain. Oh, do you know one thing I haven't done? I haven't actually surveyed this area at all. Oh, that does not sound like decent weather. At least I'm not getting cold. One interesting thing we found yesterday was somebody had built, presumably this person, had built an A-frame. Well, it's not exactly an A-frame. A lean-to? A-frame? A-frame. In here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to protect you from the wind. Do you know, I think there was actually a time, and this is a long time ago, well, COVID era, I actually spent the night in a snow shelter out here, if memory serves. And I don't know why. I just remember doing it. I wonder if that wolf is still around. There's a wolf over here. Almost every time I've come up here, I've been chased into one of those huts. Last time I took a shot at yesterday I took a shot at it. I have no idea whether I hit the poor animal. I don't think so. I did successfully shoot and hit 3 of the wolves in Mystery Lake, and got the skins from 2 of them. I think it's 2 of them. I thought I needed actually, do I get 3? No, I think it was just 2. I don't know to what extent. This is actually useful, the fact there's pallets out here. I've got plenty of wood. And I think I've got another hatchet somewhere.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop my wood out here. Yeah, 5 kilograms of wood. Yeah, you bet. And I've been going for an hour, so I still have an hour and a half to go. As I said, I started early, and I normally stream from 9 o'clock GMT to 11 o'clock GMT, so I'm not going to stop at 10:30. But I do actually have one thing I need to do. Every hour I need to take a break. So what I'm going to do is take a quick break. If you need to, now is a good time to do it. I will be gone for 3 to 4 minutes, and I will resume when I get back. And the good news is, if I alt tab out of this, it pauses the game. So I will see you all in a few minutes. Forgot the microphone. And I am back. So that should be enough. Eat my venison. And I still got an MRE over there. "72 days. I've got almost as many days in game as I have subscribers. Of which, last time I checked, I had 73. Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry about that. Came upon me kind of unbeknownst like, what time is it? Let's just pass time. The nights, they just crawl by. Maybe that's what I should label this. And we are getting on towards daytime. Where did I put... Nope, that's not helpful. I could have sworn I had another hatchet around here, but honestly I think 16... Yeah. Okay, if I lose that, that's no huge deal, to be honest. I've got more. Yeah, probably in better condition. I deliberately picked this one because it's in poor condition, but I am curious. Where did I put... Where did I put my other hatchet? I'm pretty certain I picked up another hatchet in here. Do I have my storm lantern on me? I do not. Which one is that? Ah, that's the one I want. One thing's for sure. Oh, hang on a moment. I just need to check my messages. Oh. Give me a moment. I just need to inform this person that sometimes they watch me. So, let us... What time is it? Ah. Actually, probably not a bad idea to just wait a bit. I don't particularly want to go out while it is absolutely freezing. But I will grab... Oh, hang on a moment. That was fortuitous. Oh, I've got more. Alright. Let's just check. That's more than enough. In fact, I think I'll drop. Let's drop some of that. I don't need all of that. Okay. We will head back out to the twisty trail. and have a bit more of an investigate. Helps that I got a better idea where I'm going now. One of my subscribers had an interesting idea yesterday, and that was that maybe I would consider reading. I don't know whether live stream or just as a general adjunct to my content. That's actually not a bad idea. I can think of a few things to do. His suggestion was actually that I might care to try reading fairy tales. Now that sounds daft, but it's actually not a bad idea. Some of the original Grimm's fairy tales are, as the name suggests, quite grim. Definitely not Disney. The other thing I could conceivably do is read game-related poetry. I find there's a few games out there which really do lend themselves to being accompanied by poetry, so that is something else I could definitely try doing. Oh, it's too dark. Heh. This was not my best idea. So that's something to consider. The thing about, say, reading poetry is what I need to do is find a suitable piece of video that conceivably accompanies the poem in question. Then it would be relatively short and relatively straightforward to do and render. So I could definitely do that. The fairy tales don't immediately and obviously lend themselves to video game related, but it's not completely unlike me, I don't think. So I did actually pick up from the Gutenberg Free Library a copy of Grimm's Fairy Tales. I didn't realise there were so many, and I didn't realise that they were so diverse. I mean, we're used to the familiar ones, obviously. He's not going to be happy about that, but and some of the, just for the heck of it, the Hansel and Gretel story is pretty much as I remember, although it was somewhat sanitized, which was curious. In the Hansel and Gretel story, my memory tells me that Gretel is the one who pushes the witch into her oven. And yet the version of the story that I found, the witch falls in by accident. But so I had a look at the Cinderella story as well. Now that had a slightly different ending. I'm familiar with most of the events during it, but not quite the way it worked out. If you're not familiar with the Grimm's Fairy Tales version of Cinderella, you're probably familiar with the tale from Disney, if nothing else. Except that when the stepsisters, who by the way, as I recall, are not ugly in the... I don't think they're ugly stepsisters in the fairy tale. They get to try on the slipper, shoe, whatever. And the first one tries it on, and her toe won't fit, so her mother gives her a knife and tells her to cut off her toe, which she duly does, so that it would fit better. And somehow, masking the agony that would cause, she then...
I could eat
That's
anything
better
right
timing.
now.
She then hides the pain, and the prince rides off with her. And on the way back,
carry much more.
on the way back to the castle, birds tell him that there's blood on the shoe and that she's not the right sister. So he takes the sister back to the back home and presents the shoe to the other sister. And the other sister has a minor problem in that her heel won't fit, so you can imagine what happens next. Her mother gives her a knife and tells her to cut off a chunk of her heel, which she duly does. Same thing happens. The prince once again says, "Okay, I'm satisfied." Starts to take her home, and once again birds tell her that there's blood on the shoe, and the prince realizes that he's made another mistake. And of course, finally, Cinderella gets to try on the shoe. Everything fits, and they all live happily ever after, right? Not exactly. And this is the bit that I didn't remember. On the day of the wedding, Cinderella's stepsisters attend the wedding. And on their way, pigeons peck out one eye from each of the stepsisters. Now, normally under such circumstances you would do the same thing and just go home, because, you know, you've just lost an eye, and that's probably going to put you in some degree of agony. But I suppose these sisters have demonstrated their ability to withstand significant amounts of pain. Don't forget, they are at this point lacking a big toe and a chunk of heel, as well as an eye. But that's not the end. On the way back from the wedding, the stepsisters, once again, have an eye taken out by pigeons. So now, and this is their punishment, now they are blind and they have to live like that for the rest of their lives. Can't imagine Disney putting that in their in one of their movies, can you? There is, I think, another version of the story where the stepsisters are actually sentenced to dancing themselves to death through exhaustion while wearing red-hot iron shoes. I think, but, you know. So what I might do, I'm quite tempted to do, because these stories are actually fairly short, compared with me reading out, you know, the end-user license agreement for Sky, the Children of the Light. It's a fairly short read. So if I could find some of the original, significantly more gruesome versions of the story, I might well read that. And I didn't realise it was so cold. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realise the mouse was doing that. It does actually drift off the screen. I just saw it. Okay, so there's Mr. Wolf. I'm not stinky. Yet. So this apparently is the twisty trail. And I want to check the base of the dam. Simply on the grounds that... Expletive deleted. That scared the squeezings out of me.
Where can I find something to eat?
Sorry if I haven't said anything for the last couple of minutes. I tend to get a bit distracted when wolves are too nearby. And I'm getting cold, and this is a terrible, terrible idea. I suppose it doesn't help that I'm actually on the ice. Okay, at least I've slowed down the freezing process a little bit. I'm going to have to search here and go back indoors to warm up. Unless the day progresses fast enough that I start to warm up again. Which hopefully it will. Yeah, it is a bit early to be honest. So yeah, my thought coming along here was that maybe if somebody had dropped something, it would be down here. I know that's logic. I'm trying to anticipate what the developers might think. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything useful. Yes, I've already checked that. Whoa! Where'd he go? Oh, there. Well, at least I can make a bit more speed if I just do this. Ow. That was not the sanest thing I've ever done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head back up. That's not the first time that's happened, strangely. Wow, scared him. Doesn't appear to be a blood trail. Oh, something over there. Darn, you're persistent. Okay, he's dead. That should be another wolf skin and some meat, so I've just managed to extend my stay. Yet I do need to get back in a hurry because I am freezing to death entirely too quickly. And I do not want to experience hypothermia. Yes, rush, 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 rush. Don't know what the cycle time is for wolves. I'm told it's sort of something like 3 days before another one will respawn in its place, but yeah. Starting to get hypothermia risk now. I can get some warmth from the lantern supposedly, but I'll just go inside and warm up there. It does strike me as being a terrible waste of ammunition, but that's why I have the revolver. And hopefully I got inside before hypothermia risk. There we go. Now I'm warming up. And I can't get back out. Need to cook up some more water. At least I got enough wood for that. Do I have any tinder? Yes, I do. Oh, I could try using that. Oh, that's worth doing. I haven't tried using the magnifying glass yet. I'm told it's the solution to lasting an extremely long time in the game. Because of course inevitably you will run out of matches. Oh, 10 o'clock. An hour to go. Of course I could use this. Do I have... What do I have? How many, Oh, the problem about using that is I'll be in the dark a lot and I don't want that. And by cooking outside I hopefully resolve my potential cabin fever problems. Which I didn't know, as I said, was a thing. Right. Let's see. Let's try this. I've never done this before. Now, in reality, I have actually used a magnifying glass to start a fire. You can do it. Helps if you have a large magnifying glass. That really does help.
Turned out pretty well.
Do I not get a... Oh. I do want to drink that. Ah, one thing I hadn't checked. If I take a torch... Oh, don't want to do that.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, okay. That's what I am doing. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, that was useful. And I started it with the magnifying glass. Oh, I think I'll just now drop the torches inside. At least if I run out of...
Drop any of this gear.
Yes, we'll sort that out for you right now. You do have entirely too many torches. And we'll drop some water. At least 3 liters of it. And that should keep me going for a while. What time of day is it? I still got time to poke around. I wonder if I got time to... Where's my... Oh, it's on me, isn't it? Let's see whether we have ourselves a dead wolf. Poor wolf. I'm told that there is one streamer, YouTube maker, video maker, who actually practices a vegan or vegetarian, I'm not sure, one or the other, lifestyle within the game, which strikes me as being quite the challenge. He basically scavenges what he considers to be vegetarian food and gets calories from things like rose hips and I suppose reishi tea. Don't know about burdock root. Don't know whether burdock root gives you any calories. Alright. I always come back this way, so I will drop that. I've got water. I have a revolver, which I should reload. And remember to pick up the shell casings. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I've got time for a quick look, I think. I do have a flare, so if I really need the light, I'm good. Well, at least it's not too cold. Now, despite the fact that I'm moderately certain that's a dead wolf, I will equip the revolver. Let's see what we can find. At least if I stay on the frozen river, I suppose this is? Yes, river. Of course, it's outflow from the dam. Finding my way back is straightforward. And it appears the wolf is not going to make things easy for me by dying neatly on the ice. That's what happened at the at Lake Mystery Lake. Ah, there's the wolf. Okay. One dead wolf, and That's obviously the end, and no rifle. Drat.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yep. And the other problem is, of course, I've got well, I can fix some of the too much. Well, I can't fix it. Of course, now I stink so badly that apparently at some difficulty levels, bear will find you from halfway across the map. If I make it back intact, I will say that that was worth the risk. If I don't make it back intact, I will say that was not worth the risk. Can't win, can you? I'm awfully tempted to cheat a bit with this and try and look up where the rifle is in this area, but I've got a feeling it simply ain't there. Here. At least I'm getting better at navigating. This is the bit that's slightly scary. Anytime you're climbing up steep hills and you're overburdened as I am, let alone as overburdened as I'm about to be. Don't expect me to doing any running anytime soon. Or skiing. Fortunately, they don't have skiing in the game. That would be kind of fun, though. Maybe they'll have it in Black Frost. I think I saw a screenshot of Black Frost where there was a horse. And I'm sorry, but I need the lantern. And I'll bet my clothing is getting soaked, although it doesn't seem to be making me cold at this point. Now here's a risky bit.
Too heavy.
Yep, I know. I'm almost scared to find out how overweight I am. In the game, that is. So the question is now, do I stay here as my temporary base? I mean, I only did a quick search of the river, so I could justify staying on to have a further look. Map the river, see if it gives me any clues. Oh, Anna, if that's you watching, Bubba says hi.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Only kinda? Alright, how overweight am I? Oh! Surprisingly not as bad as I thought. Okay. I thought it was going to be significantly more than that. So that is actually my third wolf pelt. I need one more and I can make a coat. One of my goals is to be at least have all my outer layers be have all my outer layers be of skins. Right, let's put that down. I'll put that lot outside. Put my wolf skin down. Nope, wrong one.
I need to drop something.
Yes, yes, yes. We're going to do that right now. And I will cook this up in the morning. How about that? Will that make you happy? Okay, that's 2 days' food as long as I can cook it safely, which so far I've managed to. I am told that you need to have a different cooking level, but I ate an entire wolf last time, so I'm sort of prepared to take the risks, and I do have antibiotics on me, so... Let's see how my clothes stood up to our little excursion. Oh, actually pretty good. Yeah, these need... actually, those are doing alright. The deerskin boots are okay. The rabbitskin mitts are alright. That I do need to fix. I got actually attacked by a wolf. Not yesterday, day before. And amazingly, I didn't suffer too much damage. But some of my clothes, yeah, they weren't particularly happy with me. And the downside is to fix deerskin something or rabbitskin something, you need deerskin or rabbitskin. So, yeah. Oh, sorry for the scratching noise if you heard that. I forgot to shave this morning. Literally got up, did the usual, and realised I hadn't shaved. And I don't like shaving after my bath / shower, which is probably entirely too much information. So I'll eat the MRE, cook this lot up tomorrow, hopefully. If necessary, I'll go and cook it up on the fire thing. Yeah. Can't remember what it's called. You know, that sort of oil drum with a grill on top. Oh, I don't have any wood down there, do I? Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. I am a little bit perturbed that I could have sworn I had a hatchet here, and I put it down, and the only place I'm likely to have put down a hatchet is in this region here, and I am not seeing any hatchets. It's entirely possible that I'm mistaken, that I've only been picking up knives. Yeah, the other place I could have put it is over here, but I'm pretty certain I didn't. Nah, I didn't. Okay, I must be imagining things, and I... Oh! Didn't notice that previously. Oh, have I not searched this? I guess not. Oh, it's getting nice and late. Not sure what I'm looking for now, to be honest with you. Well, I guess it's bedtime. Oh, I didn't. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hang on a moment. I heard this funny noise, and oh, it's the aurora. Of course it is. I was just thinking, what on earth is that noise? Didn't realise it was too bright to be anything but the aurora. Silly me. Here's a thought. Do they ever have the aurora at the same time that I have a raging blizzard? I'm not sure if that would necessarily make any sense for them to do. Tell you what, while we're looking at that, just for a second, I'm just going to... Oops. I'm just going to have a quick look at my Facebook, because I know... Just drop a message over there. Oh. Hang on a second. The advantage or disadvantage of multiple screens is that I can do more than one thing at a time. Alright, sorry about that. I must admit, I do wonder how people manage to survive wolves without a firearm. I've tried throwing flares at them and got attacked by a wolf anyway, as I recall. I suppose you could drop meat as a decoy. Or I suppose you could just let them attack you, kill them with your knife, and hope that you survive the attack. Last time I got killed by a wolf, I had the game set up so you had to rapidly hit the left mouse button. Last time it was simply a case of hold. You can change that setting so that you can literally just hold the left mouse button down, and that has the same effect. But it's much more reliable, so I switched it over to that. Yeah, I think it takes 5 days to cure the wolf pelt. I don't think I've ever spent so much time sleeping in the bedroll. Wow. 5 hours later, and it's still got the aurora going on. So what I'm going to do is basically get through the night. I will take a quick break. Anybody watching can do the same, obviously. And then we will go back out and thoroughly reinvestigate. Oh no, I've got to cook the wolf meat, haven't I? Today is a meat and water day. I forgot. 73 days, as many days as I have subscribers. It would be nice if I could sort of maintain a 1-for-1, but I think that's asking a bit much. My next goal obviously is 100 subscribers. Right, I am going to take a quick break and I will be back shortly. See you in 3 or 4 minutes. And as you might have ascertained, I am back. Oh, excuse me, I need some coffee. Oh, that will probably be immediately followed by a coffee burp, for which I apologise in advance. Oh, yes. I think I know what I'm going to call this live stream when I get around to editing it, for content rather than... well, not for content, for labels. How much water have I got now? Yes. Where's my smaller one? Oh no, today was a cooking day, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I forgot about that. Right, this could work. Let's go grab some of my wood. Oh, hang on. Let's grab a bit of meat.
You might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, you'll be alright. Don't panic.
That did it.
In practice, like all meat, if you're in a dangerous situation like this,
Eat anything.
as long as it's not actively poisonous, you could eat it if you cook it very thoroughly. And I do mean very thoroughly.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Because that will kill off any pathogens or that sort of thing. And while it might not taste very good, as long, again, as it is thoroughly cooked and not actively poisonous, something like a wolf would be quite safe. For certain values of safe. Yeah, it would be. One thing with carnivores like wolves who want to avoid eating the liver, you can actually get poisoning from... I can never remember if it's vitamin A or vitamin E poisoning. That does happen. But, you know, given that wolf is basically dog, it is quite edible. I mean, as I'm sure we all realise, there's any number of cultures that have eaten dog. And even cat. In the Australian outback, the Aborigines have been eating cats for as long as there have been feral cats. So it's quite doable. Wonder if I can... And of course, in times of siege, people have happily eaten dogs, cats, rats, that kind of thing. You may not like doing it, but if you want to survive, you certainly will.
Hungry in my life.
During the siege of Paris, during the Franco-Prussian War, the upper classes ended up eating zoo animals. Now, I think we still have the menus. They ate elephant, among other things. They had 2 elephants in the Paris Zoo at the time, and they ended up eating both of them. Right. Well, I know that almost seems like a waste of a day, but it's not. I've got food for at least 2 more days. I've got water. It's all good. And I've got more than enough water to keep me going, I think, for a couple of days.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, we'll get that sorted right now. So that's quite a little stash. It's always nice to have a stash of water, I find. Alright, let's see. What else can I make while I'm at it? No, it's not...
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Let's see if I can find the... Of course I can. Let's see what I've... Oops. What can I craft? Hooks. What's that tip up? Yeah, fishing tip up. I've actually got one. I need a couple of sticks. Oh, wait a second. I can get those. What I might try, actually, is... where's my ruined torch? There we go. Oops. Do I have another ruined torch? I do know where there is one. Let's see if I can scavenge that. I'm not sure, can I? Yes. So I need 2 sticks. I'll make a tip up. I can probably make a ice fishing hole on the lake. And maybe get some fish. Yeah, yes. So I have 2 lures. So I will definitely try that tomorrow on my way out. I've got 2 lures. I've got 2. Yeah. It's not something I've tried, and given that I'm, going to be here a while, it seems, it is definitely something worth trying. Help supplement my diet of wolf. So the deer's coming along. The wolf, obviously, the wolf does take forever. Yeah, 5 days. This is a lot quicker. But I need rabbits more than I need. Strangely, I need rabbits more than I need this. I should possibly look for a rabbit as well. So I've got a sort of plan for tomorrow. I did not expect that I would be spending so much time here, and it's now become sort of like a second base. If I were feeling lucky, I could actually go and harvest the deer that's off to the right of me. There's a little canyon hollow off to the right. As you exit the dam, go right, and I think there's a deer down there, and I could certainly use the skin from that and the flesh. Might be a bit too late in the day to try that. Let's yeah, you see where those are? That is a deer. I wonder. Do I feel lucky? I think the simple answer is no, I don't. But the problem here is that that wolf can come upon you unbeknownst like. Yeah, there's the deer carcass down over there. Yeah, it's too far away. It doesn't matter, I can see it. I suppose there's an outside chance. Oh, is that it? I can't see through the fence clearly enough. No, that's not it. Wish you could jump so that I could hop and get a better view, but I wonder. I did take a shot at this creature on my way here, but I do not think I hit it, so it is probably still alive out there and not at all happy with me. No, I don't think I got any way I can climb up. Oh, hang on, he says, thinking. It's a shame we don't have binoculars in the game, to be honest. Actually, that should give me a view. Let's just give it a second. Because it definitely patrols that region more or less in front of me. The gap between the cabin and the tree and the rock. It is found around there. But as far as I know, the basic rule is if it doesn't leave a blood trail, you didn't kill it. And I'm pretty certain that one I did not get a blood trail. I've got time. A little bit boring, but patience is a virtue, as they say. And this isn't a quick game per se. Actually, hang on a second. I just realised I got a message and I never checked it. Hang on a second. Anyone know what type Busan is? The friend I'm talking to is in Malaysia. She sometimes pops onto the live stream to say hi. And it gives me a little bit of a hint into aspects of culture that I'm not normally familiar with. I'm more familiar with bits of Chinese culture, for reasons I won't go into right now. Oh, okay. Sounds like a day of worship. I'll have to look it up later and get more information. Yeah. Okay, so I am 6-7 minutes away from 11 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So what I will do is I will basically pass the night and basically call it quits, because I don't have enough time to do anything right now beyond sleep through the night, eat, drink water. So I am now going to go through my winding down process. I will take the opportunity to say thank you to people watching, an appeal to say, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Get the shameless self-plug out the way. Well, in case you're wondering, I have the graphics on this set to pretty much custom ultra. So everything's set to ultra except for view distance and something else, which are set to max. So this is about as good as you're going to get in terms of graphics and detail in the game. Let me just check and see whether I have any fuel to drop. I do not. But boy, do I have a lot of matches. And you know what I just forgot to do? I forgot to pick up my food for the night. Where is it? There we go. Fresh wolf meat, cooked, fresh. What I want is a 1 kilogram and a half kilogram, and then that should leave me with, what's that? Day and a half, 2 days. So I'll start to take the opportunity to say thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it. This day did not I did not entirely plan to spend so long here, so this day has actually been something of an adventure for me. Oh, hang on. Yes, I did. I couldn't remember whether I had actually drunk my water. Wow, it sounds like it's howling a blizzard out there. Whoa, boy. Yep. Definitely a day to spend indoors at this rate. If I forget and you're online tomorrow watching this, remind me that I planned on making a fishing hole and using tip-ups with lures to try and supplement my diet with fish. Yes, because of course I did, because I didn't actually expend much energy. Let me just have a quick check. No afflictions. Oh, that's not too bad. So we'll just pass some time until I get tired enough, I suppose. Ooh.
I could eat anything.
It sounds like the weather well, I won't say improved, but that's not too bad. I can survive that. That drifting mouse cursor is a bit of a pain, I will tell you. There used to be a time what I would do is I would actually end the game before I went to sleep, but that did not strike me in the end as being such a great idea. Ooh, I wonder if I just made a horrendous mistake. No, apparently not. And it is daytime. And with a bit of luck, I can go...
We died from starvation.
And yes, this is actually reasonable enough weather that I can go and try and do some fishing. If I can find a suitable spot. And if the wolf hasn't respawned. I hope it hasn't. So, I'm going to bring this to a close. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And I will be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. Have a very good day.